And it's my great pleasure to introduce our first lovely whole brain life lifting coach. In fact, the very first goal mapping certified coach in South Africa. Holly, absolutely lovely to see you this evening. I'm just taking off the screen share so that we think. Are you there, Holly?
Yes, sir.
I wasn't sure because in South Africa, it's not always certain with the internet. How are you?
100%. Brian, I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
I'm very well, thank you. Holly, would you like to tell everyone who you are and your vision for goal mapping in South Africa, being the very first goal mapping certified coach there?
Yeah, sure. Hi, good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to see everybody this evening. Thank you, Brian and Vicky, for the invitation to share the joy of goal mapping with everybody. I'm Holly Singh from the beautiful country of South Africa. I'm very proud to say that I am South Africa's very first master mapping coach. I'm a personal development life coach utilizing goal mapping to help unleash the inner raw and help people achieve their goals. I'm a mother of two lovely young men, Tristan and Jordan, and a wife to my soulmate, Sean Singh. I live a very blessed life for which I am grateful. And if you don't mind, Brian, and everybody doesn't mind, indulge me. I'd like to share a poem, if that's okay.
Yeah, I just need to put on the screen share permission. It's all yours, Holly.
No, it's fine. I don't need to screen share. I'll just read it out.
Okay.
Okay. Who am I? I am a life ever changing, ever evolving, and doing so generation after generation. Hello, I am Holly, a daughter, a mother, a wife, a friend, and a student. I am a daughter of a generation before me. I am a mother of two, a generation after me. I am a wife, yesterday, today, and tomorrow. I am a friend to many for a lifetime ahead. I am a student who needs life knowledge to be all of the above. Is life not a roller coaster of emotions? If so, then I am the heart that pumps these loving emotions to life. I am the laughter roaring from my son's mouth. I am the tears that caress the soul of my soulmate. I am the mind that allows the spirit to be free, free to feel the emotions I feel, like a monologue on a stage. I am a servant to a lover. I am a bearer of lives. I am the caretaker of angels. I am an unbreakable pillar of strength. I am the dance of love. I am the song of joy. I am a saga unfolding day by day. Isn't life precious? I celebrate Holly every day. I hope this gives you guys an idea of who Holly Singh is from South Africa.
Lovely, Holly. And tell us about your plans with goal mapping for the future, Holly.
So I'm the first in South Africa. I plan to share it across South Africa, any industry. I'll call myself a generalist because I believe that goal mapping needs to be shared with every single human possible, whether you're a child or an adult. The benefit of goal mapping far outweighs anything else. I love goal mapping.
And you started at the deep end, we'll say. Instead of starting at the coach level, you started straight at the practitioner level, which means that as well as coaching people one-to-one, you're running workshops and keynote presentations. And I know that already very quickly, you did the training very quickly, but also making your first presentations, going out, seeing businesses, schools, health groups, all sorts of people. what has been for you the best thing about learning goal mapping? So as a student learning it, and then I'd like to ask you the best thing about sharing it because you're early in your experience, but you're having a lot of success really quickly.
Okay, so basically what I love about goal mapping is the fact that goal mapping combines, as you said, all the goal setting methods, tools, techniques into a simple, delicious experience. It's really holistic. I love the fact that you experience a shift and a change during and immediately after the goal mapping process. Um, I love the fact that you begin to feel and see the results timelessly, whether it's you or whether it's your clients. I love the fact that there's clarity and there's focus on completion of your very first goal map. I love how it empowers you and you feel the empowerment when you create your goal map. Each time you create your goal map, this the empowerment thing happens to you. I love how when you complete a map, the universe just starts to bring things towards you in different ways. And obviously that is about your awareness, but the universe works with it. I love the fact that goal mapping gives you a choice to choose the life that you want or how you want to change it. And then your life begins to change when you take action daily through the goal mapping rituals. I love the fact that once you have experienced the skill of goal mapping, you have a skill for life. You can't change that. So there's no excuse for us not being successful or being who we want to be or changing the little things that we want to change. I love the fact that everybody and anybody around the world can do goal mapping. So I can go on, Brian, but I love goal mapping.
Yeah, yeah,
I love
get
goal
it.
mapping. I'm passionate. I'm really
And
passionate
we
about it.
love you, Holly, and we love your passion for sharing it. And you've shared it with young people already, and you've shared it with other communities. Do you have a particular passion? Was it more exciting to share it with the young people or business people? And you've also, I see, you've worked physical in downloading the resources, going and making a presentation. You've also worked online. And what do you feel is best for you? Is it teaching goal mapping in person, or do you think you'll do more with the online coaching center?
I do both, Brian, and it's very pleasing either way. So when I have workshops, uh, I actually host both. So it depends on what the individual wants or has access to. So when you're working in a community that doesn't have access to a laptop, we will do the printable version. And if I'm working with somebody who just likes art or wants to create their own, they can do the same. But quite often I have both in a session and it works quite nicely. So yeah,
When's your next presentation coming, Holly?
I did one today and then tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah, but
You're
it's for
so
corporate
active.
tomorrow.
And if there are people here tonight that would like to contact you, are you happy that those people contact you through the information in the coach registry profile?
Absolutely, absolutely.
And if you imagine that you had a microphone that could reach out and connect with people around the world, what piece of wisdom would you like to share with the world, Holly?
Your life is your choice, your fault. And I use the word fault by choice. Goal mapping gives you a choice to actively decide the life that you want to live. Choose yourself, and the rest will fall into place. You are valued, you are loved, and you are worthy. Choose to get focused. and have the goal and the dream that you want, and you most certainly will achieve it through goal mapping. If I was given this, and Brian, you mentioned this earlier, as a young girl, I think my life might have been different, or the path that I might have taken might have been different, or I would have achieved certain things earlier. So for
Yeah.
me, while the loudspeaker goes out there, I'm not on a stage. So if I was given a loudspeaker, I'd be screaming things. Yeah, I don't know, we'd be dancing, we'd be doing all sorts of stuff. But for me, the most pleasing thing about goal mapping that I've achieved personally, if I may share, is my personal growth has been the most pleasing and rewarding. It's just been incredible. I've
Yeah.
grown as a wife, as a mother, as a friend, as a businesswoman, and most importantly, as Holly. I know who I am, I know where I'm going, and I know how I'm getting there. And I'm
Yeah.
not afraid of this anymore. I've identified what I do as a career. I have identified my purpose. And just me getting clarity and understanding of my purpose has helped me to flourish and be more well rounded and complete as a human. I feel whole. So if I had to redo my wheel of life now, I would have a more rounded wheel of life than when I began the journey.
More balanced.
100%.
We've only known each other, I think it's maybe 4 months since you started the certification, 5 months maybe, but
Thereabouts, yes, sir.
yeah, earlier this year. And I will testify to it, Holly, that I've really seen you grow as a person. And I think for me, it's also one of the great things about goal mapping is that it's a self-development program as well as a coaching tool that you can help to lift the lives of others. And for me, the greatest reward that I've received, it's a fantastic feeling when you help someone change their life or achieve a goal. I'm addicted to that feeling. But the greatest reward has to be the changes in me. When I look back at who I was before I started with goal mapping and how I've changed, then for me, I think that's the greatest thing. Holly, it's been fantastic to have you here this evening. I'm so pleased the internet has held out. Is there something else you'd like to share with us before I go back to the presentation?
Just in terms of clients, Brian, I work with a lot of young ladies and women. And in terms of them and what they've achieved, these young women have had traumatic experiences in their lives and they haven't shared it with people. And so they've been in the darkest place in their minds for the longest time, and I've helped them to relieve themselves of the guilt, the pain, the anger, the hurt. And the outcomes have been them forgiving themselves, finding hope, reconnecting with themselves, being more aware of their self-worth and self-love. And that's been a highlight. And it's not just one individual. It's the weirdest thing. It's almost like a target group, but this is what's happened with a variety of women. When I'm doing one-on-one coaching or in a group, that's what's come out. And that's been very rewarding for me. So they have happier, clearer outlooks on life. And their goals are quite simple. They're after is to be happy, to love themselves, and to be loved. And that's a feeling, as you're saying earlier on, it's just incredible.
Thank you, Holly. You're doing wonderful work already. I know you're just going to help thousands and thousands of people. I'm looking forward to the journey ahead. And you know that me and Vicky will continue to do all that we can to support you.
Appreciate that.
I wish you very well, my friend.
Thank you kindly.